Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to my channel. I am Lady Calamere, and I am doing my 336th presentation, and it will be on Libyan desert glass, also called L- Libyan tektite, and also called Libyan gold tektite. So here are some pieces. One, and a piece of jewelry. We got more of a masculine form, and then more of a feminine form of it. As you can see, the smooth. And this is like, gets more bumpy. So, anyways, Libyan gold tektite. What is it? It is found on a certain place in the Sahara Desert on the border of Libya, Sudan, and Egypt. It is now being protected, meaning if it's not gathered lawfully or legally, there are hefty fines. Libyan desert glass. How was it formed? It's still being studied uh, because of the way it looks and where it's only found in a certain area and the way it was formed. It had to have a heat at least 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, at least. And the forms of it looks like it did, like something hit. They said that there was an asteroid or meteorite, but they can't find the impact site. But yeah, ejecta was when pieces of earth or sand or whatever goes right out almost to the past the atmosphere of the earth or above the atmosphere and then comes raining down like liquid. And there's also some of them have zircon in it and cristobalite, which gets in there because of high temperatures, very high. Now, there was an idea that it was uh, like a astral burst, a sky burst. Like it didn't hit, but it burst above, a like the power of nuclear bomb. But now that has been discredited or debated since 2019. So it's back to the old meteorite. But where did this form from? So yeah, let's get on with this pony show. And we already got a visitor, and that is Sir Mew Mew. Joker is here ready to cause trouble. We got Miss Kitty up on the cat tree here. And let's talk about this. Let's talk about this wonderful. It's not a crystal. It doesn't have crystalline energy. And it's sort of, to me, I call it the cousin of Moldavite, and it's pretty powerful. Uh, as for of a flush, I mean, I could feel the energy here, but it doesn't give it. No, you are not eating it, Moldavite flush. You are not eating my stuff. It's not good for you. Libyan desert glass is a high vibrational stone. And it it is considered a tektite. I heard people saying that it was like a pseudo tektite, but yeah, we it's recognized for now as a tektite. They're not as expensive as Moldavite. You can get them from like $3 to $6 a gram. I paid $5 a gram. except for this, I paid for it being in a necklace. And it's very good for calling upon higher energies and higher beings and higher forces. It's a great one for. Okay, this stops. I'm sorry, I gotta stop a fight. Get away from her. It's a great one for calling upon your guardian spirits, higher energies. Sorry for that distraction. But Joker was picking on Lady Boss, and I can't have it. I heard the growls. I don't know if you heard it. And it is great. It has like a for the most hardness scales. Let's get into this. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. I really am. I apologize. So, it's hard. Most hardness, as I discussed, the most hardness scale is from a 5 to a 6. Its element is it deals with storm as well as fire. Its system or crystal system in parentheses is amorphous. Oh, here comes the Joker. It's going to it the astrological correspondences is Cancer as well as Aries. It works with all chakras, especially the solar plexus chakra and the soul star chakra. So the hardness actually I would say is five and it's 5 to 5.5, 6 and to 6.5. So those are big differences because the most hardness scale goes from 1, which is talc, and 10, which is diamond. Sorry, I'm just a little bit off. They all have the colors like this, the yellow-ish color. Be careful where you buy things from because people are now faking them with glass. So make sure you buy from a trusted source. Uh, be careful with that, please, because what you could be getting is something cheap and not the real thing. I bought mine from a trusted store. It's been around since the 1980s. So yeah, you know. Now, its stone allies definitely works wonderful with citrine. That energy is so wonderful. But also, I got to get you my citrine and show you. But it works great with moldavite. Look at that energy. Look at the energies of moldavite. Yes, this are authentic moldavite. Trusted person, I got them from as gifts and as well as a trusted site, a very trusted site. So yeah, it goes well, pairs well, very well with moldavite, pairs well with Herkimer diamond. It does well with very clear quartz. Also pairs well with Tibetan Tektite. Look at that. Look at that energy. Also pairs well with Agni Manatite. Yes, I got this from a very trusted person. So it's gonna pair. It does well with those stones. Oh, let me. I'm putting. I got like loads of moldavite in here. I love my moldavite. It goes well with serpentine. It goes well with astrophyllite. Pairs well, wonderful with those stones. Libyan gold tektite is a wonderful stone to help you realize future potentials or to realize your potential that you are not aware of. So to really work with that potential and to turn it into something productive for yourself or others, to really call out your inner powers. Loki, you better not be fighting. Sir Mimi, you better not fight with her. Good boy. Good boy. Look at that good boy over there. Good boy. Joker, no! No, Joker. So I'll be right back. I can still talk well because I got the microphone. I forgot. Well, so when looking at Libyan tektite, it can really protect you from forces that wish to hurt you or wish to drain you. No, no. God, you are not doing this. Apparently, I can't get my citrine to show you, but that's what I was trying to do. Joker is just picking on the other cats today. Sorry. Been talking about 12 minutes. I feel like I've just haven't been talking at all. Thanks to my cats. So, did you know that the scarab on the breastplate of King Tutankhamun was actually discovered and determined to be a Libyan gold tektite in 1998. They thought it was another stone, but it was finally discovered in 1998 by an Italian mineralogist, a guy named Vincenzo, and I'm trying to remember his last name. But in 1998, it was actually discovered to be Libyan tektite. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so placing this on your solar plexus will enhance your powers, will enhance your strength and your powers to manifest things into your life, to be able to work those spells, to bring into your existence what you are desiring. And you can gain access to the Akashic records using this and doing Akashic records. And it's good to put on above your soul store, which is above your Sahasrara chakra, which is on the top of your skull and it's above there. So you can really access the Akashic records. I hear Joker up to no good. It can help you on your personal spiritual quest and journeys and help you to actually astral project and go beyond the astral. A lot of people just think it's the astral projection, but there are different higher realms in the astral that you can go, and this will help you, and it will help you connect with higher beings, higher forces, even interdimensional aliens that are actually higher vibrational forces. You can help have greater control of yourself and your life and your direction in life, to be able to rein in your thoughts and your beliefs. So this can help you really connect to the different realms that not only can we scry but visit, or else, or get downloads of information from these beings, these entities, these angels, these spirits, the daemons, the different forces to talk to you. And another good thing about this, I mean, it's not a traditional stone, but this is something, if you're into Oshun, praise be Oshun, Oshunla, uh, these are a nice color stone to give it to her because, her birthday just passed. It would be a nice look because it's definitely her color realm, and to give her a piece of Libyan. She, TikTok, she loves gems and stones like this. And that would be a nice gift, even a belated birthday present. So, and then that could be your stone to connect with Oshun. Although it's not a traditional stone, again, things evolve, and we could definitely give this to her. Or you can give it to her as a piece of jewelry like this. So that's just an idea. It's always good to give an extra gift to an Orisha even after their birthday. They wouldn't mind. So it's a thought that counts too. So, anyways, this can help you with, or really help you, and it can actually force it for your mind to grow, for your spiritual powers to grow, for your manifestational energies to increase and to grow, to connect with energies and spirits that you weren't able to connect before. It's a great stone for dealing with trauma, or PTSD, CPSD, which is complex PTSD. For your psychic abilities, it can increase sensitivity. So if you're psychic sensitive, it can increase that. It can increase your psychic psychic abilities to see the past, present, future, or even to psychically hear things, clairaudience. And some people can actually psychically smell things. Like if a person is just rotten, they can smell it. If a person's sweet, they can smell it. If a it's just certain scents. Like I scent this person, like I can smell it that this person is dishonest, that this person's always dishonest, or this person is a shyster. Okay, is a con artist. Some people can smell it, or just know it in their gut and know intuition. This is going to help you increase, especially if you need to be able to control it. You are not biting me, Miss Kitty. You get out of that habit right now. And she just had a birthday, and I do got to do a birthday video of her. Her birthday was on September 11th, but so much has been going on, so I got to do a birthday video for her. So 12 years old, and you're getting into bad behaviors. It's a great stone, not only with PTSD, but anxiety. Come on, man. That's her trying to knock over the tripod. Dealing with anxiety, especially when you have naughty cats. Naughty cats like mine. Now, dealing with focusing. Sometimes we just have the attention span of a butterfly, or we're not focusing on the right thing. Maybe we're having that linear vision, like a fucking cat. We're just after something we shouldn't have. You know how a cat just wants to jump on a stove when it's on and you have to keep saying no, 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 or it wants something that's not good? Sometimes we focus and hyper focus on something that is not good for us. And this can actually help to break that focus. Sometimes we're obsessed with things we can't have. Another person's wife, another person's husband, another person's belongings, or someone else's dreams that are not yours. This is going to help you to have the right focus, to focus on the things that you should have, not someone else's. And I'm not saying someone else's husband or wife is property. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that that's someone else's, you know, mate. You know what I mean? Or someone else's girlfriend or boyfriend. You shouldn't have. It will help you to get the things that, you know, that they have too. That's meant for you. That's not theirs. Self discovery is a big thing with this stone. This is a big thing with self discovery. Another zodiac that this works with, go back to your zodiac, sorry, is Libra. This shows I do not have a script nor notes, and this is what happens when I get distracted because I have to break up cat fights. So it happens. If you're new to my channel, understand we have the 4 C's: the cats, cuteness, craziness, and chaos. So also is gonna deal with Libra. Now the planetary powers with this is Earth. It's going to deal with Earth. This is a stone of transformation, telling you have the power to transform your life. You have, just listen to what it has to say. This stone has been used, has been by pharaohs, has been buried with King Tutankhamun, with King Tut. It also, Libyan gold tektite is also connected with the Sirius star system. Yes, the Sirius star system. It's got some pretty cool interdimensional powers. I think I want to get another one or two of these. I could have gotten a chance that I should have bought it, but I wanted to buy the biggest piece they had, which was this. But there was one that was smaller. It was 66.6 grams, and it would have cost me $33.30. Isn't that a cool number? 666 and 333. Damn it. So, but even though this is the biggest, it's not my favorite piece. I really love this piece. And the freeform piece is this. So, and I only have three pieces so far. I've been wanting to do a presentation, but I didn't have the stones. So, I didn't have the stones. I have the stones. I just didn't have the stones, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Crappy pun. This is a stone that will stimulate the feelings of joy and happiness and wonder, to be more curious, to ask questions that you were afraid to ask. So if you are taking life way too seriously, get yourself a Libyan gold tektite, a Libyan desert glass, or just called Libyan tektites. It will help you come, if you are shy, you're a wallflower, it will help you to become more of a socialite, to become more social. If you have social anxiety, and it will help you to be more brave. And even if you feel like you're weird, maybe you're not weird. Maybe you're just, your mind's saying that you're weird and everyone thinks you're weird. But it gives you that courage to actually get a chance to be weird. And sometimes weird is cool, you know? Weird is different. I mean, don't we all? Don't we love us? A lot of us love the Adams family. They ain't exactly normal. They're weird. But that's what makes them great. They're quirky. But anyways, it's great for those who take life too seriously and those who have social anxiety. And remember, I teach through repetition. I learn through repetition. So I will repeat a little bit. It will open you up to receiving knowledge and wisdom, to actually channel and to get down spiritual downloads from different energies, different beings, different powers that be, and help you to unlock the secrets that were closed to you, to unlock these secrets. Just wow, right? Now, Libyan tektite is also great for peace, inner peace, inner silence, to meditate, to be one with whatever, a god, a goddess, to be one with the universe, to be one with your own higher self. Enlighten, which will lead to enlightenment, ascension, to become better than what you were before, to awake to the fact that you are a living goddess, you are a living god, and to remember that there is no part of me that is not of the gods. Coined by Crowley. A statement by Crowley. Oh. You want to do money spells? You want to do abundance spells? You want to do prosperity spells? Don't forget to include this. See, she just said, yep. Miss Kitty knows. Use this in your abundance spells and your money spells, and to maybe for whatever the bitcoins, as the internet money. Maybe earn some gift cards. It could be in cash. Maybe, you know, money doesn't always paper cash. Maybe get that big check you wanted. Great for good luck spells and fortune, to change your fortune, to change bad luck to good luck. It's great for attraction spells, to attract things, to draw to you, or to draw from outside to within side, to bring from what's outside inside. You are not doing that to me. I'll do a birthday song for you, okay? Different video. So, to discover who you are, what you were meant to do, to find your own true will and your path in life. Now, when there are issues and you need resolution, this is a stone of resolution. This is a stone of forgiveness, to accept forgiveness and to give forgiveness, to let bygones be bygones. Just remember what happened, but you can forgive and not forget, so that things are not repeated, but you don't have to dwell on it. A peacemaker stone, not like the peacemaker on the show, but to literally shake hands, you know, a resolution to an issue or problem. This is a stone that will give you self sense, a purpose of self, and a sense of purpose. So when you're dealing with fear, of course, I always suggest a life coach, a therapist, a psychotherapist, a psychiatrist, you know, a self-help group, whatever. But when it comes to fear and mastering fears, this is a good one. Maybe your brain is overthinking something and you're turning a molehill into a giant mountain when there's really no problem at all, or no problem there, but you're finding fault. You're finding a problem and you're picking at it and picking at it. This is going to help you deal with that. So, opportunities is a great stone to deal with opportunities. This can be used for purification, to remove psychic blockages. Psychic blockages and debris, like psychic debris and energies from your energy field, your chakras, to literally take this and you can visualize that you're in sacred water. Sacred water before it was ever polluted. You can imagine yourself in the Yamuna River before it was polluted, or the Ganges, or the Nile, and just visualize yourself there. Really feel it. Really have that sense and dip that stone in, and you just lather it up, and you start washing yourself with it. And then rinse yourself off. Or you can see this as like a magnet just pulling things out. Great for use when healing, especially if if you're a Reiki, that you can protect yourself from, or if you're doing psychic healing, any type of healing, you can protect yourself from their psychic sickness. And then make sure, I mean, Reiki, when you heal someone, there's a splashback that you get healing yourself, and healing is all around. But also to make sure when you do another healing, to make sure that everyone's benefiting, but also to really use this for healing. This is a stone that you can use for healing of others, healing of the environment, and healing of the self. This is a stone to bridge the physical world to the spiritual realms and the spiritual worlds. Like a interdimensional communication is a thing with this stone. So, yeah, you can also do long distance healing with someone with this. What else can I talk about? It's a great one for confidence. To be confident, not just courage, but confident in what you can do. To be able to face it, but to be confident that you can do it. You know this. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Now, it's also a good one for protection. Did I mention that? It's a good one for protection, especially psychic protection. Meditation with the stone will be enhanced. This will enhance your manifestation and spell casting and your clearing of the mind or focusing your mind or something. It will enhance your path working. It will enhance your guided meditations. Another stone that it combines well with, go back to your stones. I know I do not have a script. I know what I know. Another stone is yellow sapphire, which is going to enhance. Yellow sapphire is a stone of the god of Jupiter in Hinduism, Brihaspati. And yellow sapphire is used for prosperity, abundance, money, yay! So connecting this with yellow sapphire is a good thing. They work well together. Now, also phenacite. It works well with phenacite. And with phenacite, it's going to really strengthen your visualization. I mean, Libyan tektite can really help you with visualization. Combine that with the stone Phenacite. Phenacite is really going to work very well. It's going to help you to have more of a playful approach to life. So if you felt that laughter has been beaten from you, that your joy of life has been sucked away from you, that all you feel like meaning and happiness, of course, therapy, medication if you need it. Otherwise, use this. Use this stone for that purpose. It's also said to be a good healer of the digestive issues and issues dealing with your intestines and your colon, which is part of the intestines, and stomach. So, IBS, I got IBS, anything to do with GERD, and of course, medication, over the counter, prescription, or natural is great, but to use this stone with it. This is a stone for your rightful personal power that you say, I keep my personal power. I take it back. Leave my personal power alone. Get your freaking claws out of it. It's going to remove hooks. It's great to use for cutting cords rituals with someone. You know, just be done with someone's energies and someone's bullshit. This is a stone for that, to reclaim your personal power and to claim it, to call it. If you feel you have no power, this is going to be your battery. And of course, you don't want to swallow it or anything. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just holding it and feel it. It is your energizer battery, your Duracell battery, your lithium battery. This is going to be that stone for you to call upon knowledge, to recall it, recall what you have learned, and also to remember the wisdom you gained in other lives, to bring it here, to bring back your wisdom from other lives, if you believe in reincarnation, that is. This is a powerful stone to teach yourself and others of boundaries. Mark your boundaries. Do not let people cross those boundaries. You have a right to have boundaries. You have a right to set up boundaries of you shall not pass. You can you will not. You will be unable to pass. And this is someone. And drawing the line in the sand. Yep, yep, yep. This is a great stone when you are needing to learn something and it's kind of difficult. You could carry the stone with you or wear it. Maybe you're having that hard class. You're just not grasping chemistry right or math right. And you just really need to grasp what you're trying to learn and retain it. This is a good stone for you. I hated algebra. I always got a B in college algebra. And I could remember the formulas if shown to me, but I don't want to remember. It's like torture. Why do I like chemistry math. I like measurement math. I like medical math because it makes sense to me. I can see it. I can see how many. I can visualize how many teaspoons make a tablespoon. I can see how many ounces are in a pound. But it's like I hate when I get the right answers and fuck up the formula, or get the right formula and get the wrong answers. It sucks. Sorry. Anyways, off math. Blech. Wash wash my mouth out. Get tight. Yeah. This can also help you activate your chakras, all of them. And it also works with the golden ray of illumination, bringing that into your energy. So you'll know what I mean if you're into the new age, the golden ray light. It's also used in healing of the endocrine system and metabolism. It is a good one for if someone's trying to steal your energy, especially like vampirically stealing your energy. This is going to protect you, and especially against vampiric spirit, these entities, to really burn them off you, to really shine them off you. It's going to do that. It's going to work well for that. So when combining it with Moldavite, it's great for achievements, transformations, calling upon higher energies, but you got to be ready for it. If you're a beginner, mix them. Moldavite has a way of, especially Moldavite, has a way of fucking things up for your own good. So maybe you're in a false situation. Maybe you're in an abusive relationship, and all of a sudden you're not in that abusive relationship, but it shook it up so bad. Or you're in an abusive home. Maybe you got a bad landlord. I mean, I was living with a bad landlord, and when I got I love piece of Walmart. When I got a new piece of Walmart, boy, did shit shake up. But you know what? It was for my own good, and it's going to do that. And people, you motivate me in my life. Uh, Either shit was gonna happen anyways, and the Moldavite just happened to be coincidence or it was a catalyst, you're probably better off. Maybe it was a shitty job that you had, and now you're going to get a better one. Moldavite has a way of doing that. Sometimes. It definitely gives the Moldavite flush. I love a flush of Moldavite. So I love Moldavite. So I've lost 2 pieces of Moldavite. I'm up to only 10 pieces now. But the pieces I have, oh my god, they're so beautiful. This one has a face. But these two make a great team. Woo! Can you feel that energy? But talk about 45 minutes. Sorry, getting off track. Get away from me, Moldavite. I'll see you later. Don't run away though. For those who are interested in something like Moldavite and you're not sure, get a Libyan Tektite first. You know, and be careful where you're buying Moldavite because some of it is just glass. And by the way, there's no such thing as blue Moldavite or red Moldavite. If you see that, ignore the shop. They're lying. It's glass. So, anyways, back to Libyan Tektite. It brings a sense of trust. It's learning you to retrust again, to trust yourself, to trust the process, to trust the universe. Great one to have when you're traveling, to protect you when you're traveling, to help you to travel, especially when you need to move to another city, another state, maybe another country. It can help you during travel and to protect you. It's a great one for relieving of stress. Oh, it's a great stress reliever. You know, if you got to work with it, all because you have a piece of Tektite like Libyan glass and you just throw it in a corner, it may not do much for you. So you got to work it. You got to work it, baby. Great one for inspiration, to inspire you to do something new, to aspire something out of the blue, to think outside the box. Inspiration and insight to things. So it doesn't have to be psychic insight. It's just an insight to get the other person's view. Because sometimes I said this, what he said, what she said, and between it is the truth. And to be able to see he said, she said, and what really happened. An insight. So if you are a private detective or you're a detective on a police force, this is a good one to have. It's a good one to have, especially, doing psychic detective stuff to really get that insight going, to really pick up the vibes of things, or just to get that gut feeling working, to see the real truth. Who's the guilty party? Who's the innocent party? What really happened on the night of September 1st? You know, so to really do that. So it's gonna connect you again with your higher self, your holy guardian angel, your spirit team, your spirit guides. So yeah, what? You're my spirit guide? You agree? Miss Kitty agrees. Creativity is going to help you to be creative, 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 and have determination to do what you want to do. Did I say determination? Not sure. I don't have a script. What? What else? What else does it do? It power. Ooh, it increases power, right? And your personal will. It's a great Libyan desert tektite or Libyan desert glass, as a lot of people call it, is a great one for rejuvenation, and it's a nourishing stone. And to learn how to nourish others and nourish yourself, and to learn how to be in a leadership position, a leadership role, so that you can be a trusted leader, a good leader, a fair leader. No. So the ancient Egyptians have used this, but in the world today, in the real world, and it was officially put in quotations. It was officially discovered in the year of 1932 by a Mr. Clayton, I believe. I don't know what his first name. Uh, I believe P. Clayton, but it really was used way before that. So yeah. So officially was discovered for the world in 1932. This is a silver right here. And that's how I got it like this. It's beautiful. I love wearing it. I've been talking for 50 minutes. 50 minutes on this. So let's sum it up. Let's sum it up. Libyan desert glass. I suggest you start buying it before the internet craze takes over it like they did with Moldavite. At one time, you could have bought Moldavite just in pieces. They weren't even measured in grams, and then eventually became like around 50 cents a gram back in the 90s, and now it's expensive, and some people price gouge overcharge for it. So, and plus, the supply now is high. I mean, the supply is lower and the demand is high, so that's what's going on. And there's a whole big like laws and everything, and fines involved if it's, you know. So now people are selling their soil from the farmlands, and they're allowed to sell the soil, but what's inside the soil is pieces of moldavite. So yeah, that's what's going on. So get your Libyan tick tight because it's a really great piece of stone ores. It's called Libyan glass, now desert glass, and that's what people are calling it. Libyan desert glass. Get your piece, get your hands on it. It really gives a remarkable boost of energy to people, and you can really give it a remarkable boost to, your coven members, your squad, your group, whatever temple, your oasis, whatever have you. It will really give you that boost. So yeah, it can create connections to people, places, and things, and to other realms, but it can also sever connections if that's what you want. So if you want to create a connection, but you can always sever that, remember that. So you can sever that. So either way, it can do either connections or sever the connections. And there is so much to learn about this stone, and I really hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel because I don't get paid. I don't get a penny from this. So that's the way you can pay me. And the money that you were going to give to me, or whatever you feel this presentation's worth, or whatever you can afford, please donate to charities. Donate to, say, animals, especially those in war zones right now, to help save those cats and those dogs and the wildlife and to rehome them or put them in sanctuaries. That would be great. I would love that. And if you want, please send spells to me for prosperity, abundance, peace, and harmony between my cats. Um, yeah, I need that. So if you see it 10 years from now, go ahead, do it. I will accept it. That's the way you can pay me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And like I said, like and subscribe my channel. Share my presentation through your internet handles, your Facebook. And as always, blessed be